EGL.
And of course, next map coming up, countdown, Team Slayer. Just a little note for myself.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Countdown, Team Slayer. We're getting it underway here. What could be the final map of EGL4 here at Emirates Stadium. It's all brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drinks, Ayama Monitor, SteelSeries Performance Gaming Gear, Game.co.uk. Of course, one of the fine game retailers here in the United Kingdom. Home to the European Gaming League.
Guys, if this is going to be the last game of this tournament, let's give a big round of applause to both these teams competing in our grand finals here at EGL. As we are on board from...
We're on board with Ramirez right now from Dignitas.
Ramirez with Team Dignitas, that team who is just one game away from that championship and their 4th tournament win. However, who can count out Infused? Who really can? Both games they have lost, they have given it their all, they have been very tight. They are even firing premature fireworks into the air. And that is the best spawn MVP will probably ever have in his life. And right now, the game is most likely to slow down that little bit, Mike.
We're going on board now with Pete from Infused. And he's going to be taken out there by
Riots.
Riots there with the sniper rifle, cross map. 9-8 right now.
Riots really hasn't actually had a mention in this finals, but he's that steady Eddie of that Dignitas lineup. He is like the guy who just seems to be always be there, putting up decent stats in every single game. And as we say that, Dignitas do go 13-9 up. Riots picking up another headshot. However, Trojan perhaps getting a little bit over enthusiastic. Trying to drop in on the 4 of the Infused squad. And this game is going at a much slower pace than our previous ones. Infused are aware that they must pull through with a win in order to keep their tournament hopes alive. However, Riots is picking up kill after kill, and so does Trojan and Ramirez, and it is now a 6-kill lead. The new snipers are up. The over should be popping very shortly, and Dignitas are in a commanding position to take home the bacon.
Really good setup here by Dignitas to grab the respawn. Now, we're seeing that gap build up there by Dignitas. 17-11, 6 points, as you just mentioned. Are we going to see Infused just try to steamroll this and get it back? Or are they going to just kind of have to play it cool, calm, and collected and slowly bring themselves back into it, just not let Dignitas run away with this? Right now we're seeing that tactic work really well. 12-13 now, that gap is closing. So nice slow play, or slow down play now by Infused is helping them out a lot. That's not what we want to see there as Pete's drop there. 19-13 though, the gap back up to 6.
Excuse me. Of course, what really Infused do need to do is they need to avoid putting themselves in this situation where they're going to constantly trade kills. They do not want to be sat at the bottom of the map. Unfortunately, however, Dignitas just are not letting them up. But you can see the Rockets and the Sniper are both down low. Pete was making a move for both of them. However, he does not manage to make it. Now Baxter and all the players are dropping from the sky, trying to get these weapons. But I think Dignitas were just baiting them. Dignitas saying, do you know what? Go for those weapons, because we're all looking for them. And funnily enough, it ends up in the hands of Ramirez, who puts those rockets to work. And there is still a 7-kill lead for Dignitas as Jack Baxter is screaming, let's step this up, to his Infused squad.
We'll now have a little listen into what the guys of Infused are talking about with the team talk. That's just not that's not working now, so we'll look after that, maybe after this map, if we go to a final or another map. Dignitas 1 kill away there. MVP there with the stick, and Dignitas with the 3 kills there. 33-24. They're really starting to walk away with this one.
As you said, Mike, if we do go to that final game, but I'm not exactly sure that we will. The game is slowing down now. Dignitas can slow it down. They are 7 kills in the lead. They can trade as much as they want. They do not need to force this game. Infused are the ones who have their backs against the ropes, who need to pull out kill after kill, as Dignitas will be playing this very patiently. And we were on board with Remy, who does get taken out by Pete. That sniper back in the hands of Pete, something that we've seen a lot in this grand final, something that we've seen has been a great crowd pleaser. We are now stepping on board with Pete, who very selfishly decided to use up all that ammo before we went on him, but he's going to be trying to help his teammates lock down this top part of the map, put shots on Scott across the map. But unfortunately, it seems that no matter what Infused try, Dignitas are apparently sponsored by 118 because they've got their number. Both weapons now, the rockets and the sniper rifle, will be spawning at this very second. If Infused have any hope of crawling back into this game, they will need to use those rockets. And at the moment, it does not look like anyone has. But Blackjack does pick up that new sniper and does put it to work. And Riots is caught napping as well. Now it's just a 2-kill game, make it a 1-kill game. We were talking about can Infused manage to claw their way back into it. It looks like they have. And we have a sniper in the hands of Blackjack. And it appears that the game is all tied, guys. We thought this was going to be the last game. It's not. It is tied.
Oh,
and
nice snipes there.
Is a killing spree for Blackjack. This young man really stepping it up, showing what he's made of as he now puts Infused in the lead for the very first time in this game number 7 on the main stage in the grand finals of your Halo Reach 4v4 championship at EGL between Team Dignitas and Team Infused. If you're just joining us, Team Dignitas are currently 5-1 ahead in a best of 11 continuation series, and they only need one more game, but Infused were 6 or 7 kills down. They have now brought this all the way back, and they are now a 2-kill advantage in this game.
And right now, trying to deal 21 Blackjack with the sniper rifle.
Nice, nice.
You're welcome. But he's not really having much opportunity to use it as Infused. Kind of lay back. 44-41. They've made a nice comeback here. They're making Dignitas come to them now. And Dignitas just not risking it up and down the top corridors.
Blackjack firing those warning shots outside of those doors, telling Dignitas members, do not come into my yard. I will carve you a new eye in the middle of your head.
Over to Baxter now. As
Baxter now.
Blackjack's teammates just really trying to support him and help bleed people out, but it's just not happening. As Dignitas playing it safe themselves. Plenty of time left on the clock, only just past the 7-minute mark here on this Team Slayer countdown.
Baxter is hiding right now. He is being a bit of a sneaky beaver. I don't know how much I can say. I don't want to say this too loud, but Jack Baxter is on a flank. He's moving behind the Dignitas lineup. And will he be able to pick up Fusion? He does pick up Fusion. The overshield just has popped. If Baxter can get his hands on that overshield, there's going to be a great play by Baxter. Huge play by Baxter.
Right under their noses there. Baxter there playing sneaky devils. Comes up behind, and now he's on a killing spree. Unbelievable play here by Baxter. He's really helped to bring Infused back into this as he not only manages to grab the power up, but manages to grab the power weapon. And on a roll now, manages to get the pummel with the rockets. Hasn't used them left. And what a victory there for Infused Gaming here. 2-5. Dignitas with the early lead. They're unable to hold it. Baxter coming up huge there. 6 kills in a row. Manages to grab the overshield under the rockets, but doesn't need to use them. Fantastic stuff from him.
Jack Baxter was so good there. He actually turned into a magician, waved his magic hand and in his hands popped out a fresh set of rockets that needed to be reloaded despite never being fired. It was truly incredible, inspiring stuff, and Jack is going to try and use that to pump up his team now. They are still 5-2 down from a team Dignitas that have dominated this entire tournament, but are coming a little bit unstuck against this Infused squad.
There's a really clever play there by Baxter, obviously, the sneaking into the back door of Dignitas, but he played it really smart, calm, collected, didn't do anything unnecessary, did not shoot, just kind of knew that they didn't know, let some of his teammates do some of the work for distracting. You know, we saw some nades thrown for the frags to get the kills, and, you know, he's able to just open up the back door, the back pocket, grab the wallet, and walk away without anyone knowing anything.